house. Thank you all so much for your patience as we did not make anything last weekend because, people were visiting from out of town and it was really, really fun to have them. Ooh, what's this? What's what? What's what? You mean my cape? Yeah, I don't bring out the cape a lot, but I just wanted to be kind of warm. It's really cold today and I've been really cold, so I thought a nice cloak would be very warm and cozy, and I hope you're all doing very cozy tonight. First off, congratulations, Goldie, on getting first. You were lurking for so long to get that first, so I did feel slightly obligated to give you a little bit of hint of when we were going to be going live. For everyone else, thank you so much for being here. For example, Marie. Hi, Marie. Good to see you. And I know the idiot sandwich emote is like the best emote for tonight. So anyone who does have access to that, feel free to use it. I think it'll be so much fun. Sandwich. Yes, and we are making a sandwich. What kind, you may ask? But the theme of today is, well, once again, using quite a few ingredients. I made food for friends over the weekend, and I have a few leftover ingredients. Combine that with 3 ingredients that I bought today. I bought some microgreens. I also bought just some extra meat and cheese. But other than that, a lot of these ingredients were something I already had on hand, and I'm like, okay, well, delis tend to have a lot of ingredients on hand. And if delis have a lot of ingredients on hand and they can make some delicious sandwiches, why not us? Yes, thank you so much for shouting out Zen and Marie. I love you 2 bunches. Hello, doll sending support hat pets. Yes, hat pets. I hope it's a banh mi. No, it's not. It's not any particular sandwich. There's not any kind of particular name. But there will be many, many fun sounds. Also, hi Josh, hi Haley. Wow, we really have the mod squad out tonight. I'm so happy to see all of you. I am doing well. It's really nice to be over all of the coughing. So some of you who may remember one thing that I would like to get done by the end of this month, because the end of this month marks 4 years since I first started streaming cooking. Now, as far as actual streaming anniversary, I don't know. Technically, I've streamed for a very, very long time. I don't even know, but we count the streaming anniversary as when I first started being a cooking VTuber, which was February of 2021. So, some of you may remember that there is something special I would like to prepare for the streaming anniversary. So yeah, I am very excited to finally be able to work on that, since I no longer have that miserable cough. It's called the doll. We might be making a few sandwiches, so they all can't be called the doll. God, coughing, don't get me started. I feel drained. Oh no, Goldie, do you have a bug too that's causing you to cough? I'm so sorry. And hello, Zachary. And hi, Freya. Hi, Nazgul. Me one sandwich. And if I didn't see your message from the start of stream till now, I'm sorry, but I am super glad you're here at the grocery store today. And I thought this was kind of interesting. And this is a white sweet potato. And I'm like, that is rather interesting. And also, it's just like, it's nice and long. So I thought that it would be perfect to make some chips out of. Potato, yes, potato. Wow, for years it feels like it's only been a few months. Yes, 4 months. Well, oh gosh, no, it's been almost a year since I started picking up streaming regularly again. But yes, 4-ish years. I just came back from Liseki's. I know, right? I still have a little bit of like mucus if I don't hydrate or if I talk a lot, so you may hear a little bit of throat clearing today. And baby, what is it? I fed you. You got dinner early today. What do you want? Hi, Beast. Things are going well. All is well. And yeah, so one thing we're going to do is we're going to slice this up. I am going to grab something that will be helpful for today's meals, and then we'll just get on to the real good. Because even though it's a sandwich, or these are sandwiches, I believe we can have quite the few ASMR moments. Potato cannon. And pray tell, how would I make that? How would I make that? I was waiting for you to turn on stream. Oh, well, I'm glad that you are here now that stream has been turned on, Zach. It is very good to be back on the stream. So what we're going to do is, I'm actually going to keep the skin on the sweet potato. And we're just going to cut off the tip. Just cut off one tip for now. And we will be using the slicer here, and we're going to hope that there is not an accident on stream. See, I am doing well. Right now we have started cooking, and we are starting with slicing up a white sweet potato, not orange like a lot of them, and we're going to see how well they turn into chips. So what I'm going to do is slice this sweet potato, and then we are going to soak it in water. There's a DIY on how to make a potato cannon launcher. I'm not even kidding. I don't doubt it. I'm having sweet potato tots right now. Oh, what a coinky dink. So, question for everyone. When was the last time you had a sandwich, and what kind of sandwich was it? Also, doll, I need confirmation. Is the Goldie the top of the first leaderboard? Yes. You're at the top of the leaderboard with 3, and yeah, I'm pretty sure about that. I don't have like a file on my computer to check, but I'm pretty darn sure you're at the top. Dollstream, yes, Dollstream blanket. Ooh, bacon and cheese. Good. Sick Dolly? No, not sick anymore. Could be a little more hydrated, but not sick anymore. Peanut butter and strawberry jam, uncrustable. Oh, delicious. Oh gosh, if you hear... I hear things going on. So, if stream abruptly ends, I am sorry, but it would be because the weather is not cooperating tonight. It's pretty bad out there right now. Oh, I do see a ripped from Sandwich de Mexico. Very nice, very appropriate. Okay, I'm going to... Oh! ASMR redeems are coming in. Oh, an egg salad sandwich. I too had an egg salad sandwich, and that was actually today. I didn't plan well, and so in the little work deli, I got an egg salad sandwich. It wasn't that great, and it was very overpriced. rice, but sometimes you gotta eat and you gotta eat. Salt and vinegar chip sandwich. Ah, delicious. And hi sandwich. Okay, the knife is so pretty. Thank you. I love this. I love this knife so much. You will get some people who say don't spend money on a knife. You don't need to spend money on a knife. And it's true. You don't need to. It's not a need. There are plenty of knives that can fit almost any budget and price range. But this thing is worth every single penny. Okay, I'm gonna get a few more of these in. Maybe I won't slice the entire potato, and then we will get into our ASMR routines. And I decided to spend a bit on because I use them almost every day. It's been super worth it. My sentiments exactly. And as long as what you spend your money on improves your quality of life, well then, I think that's money well spent. Add salt? I will add salt. And also, hi, Dai. Can I get a shout out for Dai, please? Santoku I bought in Japan is like my baby. Oh, I am so excited. So, I am officially going to be taking a trip to Japan in the summer, and I am more than excited. Now, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be adding salt as I am going to be soaking these potatoes, but and I says that. Oh, yes, when I am over there, you betcha that I am going to buy some cooking stuff, especially a knife. I at least want one knife, if nothing else, and I am so excited. For those of you who do not know, Dai is also a cooking Vtuber. Also does like community nights, just chatting, tea streams, all that good jazz, and also does the whole fancy schmancy setup. So if you like what you see here, but you're like, I wish I could turn Doll's energy up to like 1,000, go check out Thai streams, and I'm sure you'll have a lovely time. I'm also going to Japan this summer, and would you be? Oh my gosh. Wait a second. Oh, I might tell you what dates I'm going to go in there because I'm super curious if it overlaps. Glorious Nippon Steel, I know, right? Why is everyone going to Japan? Because I want to. Slightly a weep, even though I don't watch a lot of anime or stuff, but I'm also very intrigued by the culture, the shrines, just how history is. It feels so preserved over there, and I really respect that. The avatar, you look so cool. Oh, thank you. We are nice and cozy today in our cloak. Little crumb cooking time. Yes, that is exactly. Well, I can't say exactly, but that is more like Dai's cooking streams. With Dai's cooking streams, you can do a lot more to his model than you can with mine, which doesn't even have anything toggleable right now. But what matters is that the new computer is up and running, and we can do some nicer things for the stream. I just gotta set it up, and I hope that you all are excited for the two things that are coming up. One of them is courtesy of Goldie. I just need to, now that I have some time again, sit down and mess with the thing a little bit, and that's all the hint I'm going to give. I'm still working on getting my way to Japan on a more permanent basis. I'll definitely reach out to people once that's finalized. That's really cool, and I know you're gonna do it. I know you're gonna do it. You've been so set on doing that for a while. Japan is cool, but yeah, I am going to be doing a few weeks there, and just gonna do the your very typical tourist type thing because it's gonna be my first time, and there are reasons why places are popular. I have a few days to do maybe like one extra thing that's not super touristy, and yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Juby's hometown. Oh, that's so cool. I heard my name almost said. I think I was just saying people are going to Japan because they like it. Anywho, I'm gonna get some water for this. We're gonna have this start soaking, and then we will do our ASMR themes. Some stuff for 3D FBT. What's FBT? To unleash my gremlin for chatting stuff. Yeah, you gremlin. You super gremlin. Oh, full body tracking. Hi, Ace. Happy Wednesday. Good evening. Have some ASMR themes to do. So first off, we have not an oldie, but definitely a goodie. Ripped. No waffles tonight. No waffles tonight. We making sandwich. Sandwich. Knapki. sweet potato tots. The biggest difference from the normal russet ones is they're sweeter, candyish like. Well, that is why they're called sweet potatoes. So I'm hoping that these will be pretty good. One thing that I'm noticing that I really like about this slicer is I like the thickness of these. They don't look too thin. They're not paper thin. At the same time, they're not so thick that I'm worried about them not cooking. As far as how we're going to cook the potatoes, I will be getting out the air fryer, albeit that will be off camera. I have to go. Have a good rest of your stream. I already waved goodbye to Marie, but still, just in case. Bye, Marie. Always good to see you. Not gonna lie, I didn't like the idea of cooking, but after watching this beautiful soul, I actually enjoy cooking. If the streams inspire anyone to make a meal that they wouldn't have, it's all worth it. It's so worth it. Let's see. We have a shake next. I do need to check something because I swear that the ASMR redeems are supposed to be on a global timer. Let me just double check that. It should be in here. Global cooldown. Oh well. I'll figure that out later. Hello, Freely. Welcome and happy Wednesday. A little bit of extra shake it there. Thank you so much, Zach. Shake it, redeem. Now we have Haley's Moist Redeem. was our moisture team. Now, before we go on to beans, I have had something. I started something a little bit before stream started, and I think it's about time that I take it out and show you all what it is. So let me grab that really quick. I'll be right back. So while I do have backup options, I wanted to see if I could just do just a really quick and, well, not dirty. Our food should not be dirty. Very quick impromptu batch of bread. So in here is a very simple mixture of flour, water, salt, yeast, sugar. So this has been rising in the oven, and it should almost be ready. So we're going to take this out, shape it in, put it in this, split it up, put it in here, let it rise one more time, and then put it in the oven to bake. And maybe, just maybe, we'll have freshly baked loaves of bread for our sandwiches. You're welcome. You're doing a great job. This is so relaxing. Oh, thank you. We do strive to be the coziest cooking corner on the internet. I used to say on Twitch, but with the multi-stream, it's a little hard to say that. But also trying to be the coziest cooking corner on Twitch. So what I did is, ooh, this is kind of wet. It is sticking to the glove. So we'll see how this turns out. I hope that some of my friends who are better at breaking bread don't see this. I always get really nervous when I make bread because I know people who are really good at making bread, and I'm like, hey, I'm not that kind of person. I tried making a sourdough starter and it died. I still feel really bad. This is why I don't give it a name. You gotta treat it like a Victorian child. Don't give it a name until you're certain it'll live. How's the new computer? Well, considering the new computer has been plugged in for all of 2 hours, so far it's fine. I could pull up Task Manager, but yeasty hands are dictating otherwise. But I have very high hopes for it. I'm not going to get too much into the technicals of the computer, but it should just have enough processing power to do all the video type things I need it to do. Oh, you weren't kidding when you said you were setting it up right before stream? Oh yeah, I got home from work, which thankfully, due to some weather that may or may not affect the stream, I don't know, we will see, I was able to get out a little bit earlier than usual from work, only by like 20 minutes. So, because I got out of work early, I was able to stop by the grocery store a little earlier than usual, and then, got home, and I looked at the computer as it was sitting right next to the kitchen cart where a lot of things are set up on, and I was like, well, I guess we're doing this now. And I plugged it in, and, well, first off, I plugged it in, and it turned on fine, but then I realized I didn't install my Wi-Fi card because this computer, because I bought it, it's a second-hand computer of sorts, but it's a special kind of computer so that I can handle a lot of streaming stuff that I needed to do. So this computer did not come with a Wi-Fi card. Thankfully, an incident happened a few months ago where I ended up having an extra Wi-Fi card that isn't being used anymore. And this is not the little dongle, but the one that you actually have to plug into the motherboard. So I turned on the computer, and then I realized almost immediately, oh no, I don't have the Wi-Fi card in here. So I had to turn it off, open it up really quickly, place the Wi-Fi card in there, snap it back up, and start it, and hope that everything went well. Thankfully, everything did. Hello, Miasma. Welcome in. I'm surprised Wi-Fi cards aren't just included on the motherboard. Depends on the type of computer. So this specific computer, it would be strange in most contexts for this computer to not be plugged into the Ethernet. However, I'm using it for not its intended purpose, so I needed to install a Wi-Fi card. Even still, a lot of motherboards for gaming computers nowadays don't always have Wi-Fi. So now we have some loaves of bread hopefully forming in here. We're going to set that off to the side for a few more minutes, hopefully let it rise a little bit more, and then put that in the oven. Wish I had one of those. Wi-Fi dongles are such a mixed bag. Even TP-Link ones let me down now and again. I mean, TP-Link isn't my first choice when it comes to dongles. I personally like Asus. Okay, let's see here. What ingredients can we start prepping? Cutting up the peppers. We are going to cut up the ingredients that we're actually going to saute in here. There are some ingredients that are best fresh, but I'm feeling a little chaotic when it comes to the sandwich. Traffic light peppers, let's go. Whee! So in this stainless steel pan we have here, we are going to saute bell peppers, mushrooms, and I'm debating whether I want to saute the carrots. I think I will, because the amount of time that we're going to be sauteing the peppers and the mushrooms for is not going to be enough time to get the carrots completely soft, because the carrots are so much more hard than the bell peppers and the mushrooms. So that is what we will do. Let her cook. That do be one of our redeems. Or I just stop the app trap and we just cook. Can't wait, I love peppers. I really like roasted peppers, and that's another thing we could do. Could roast the peppers, but where's the fun in that? I'd have to take these off the screen, so we're going to saute them instead, and I'm sure they'll still be very delicious. The chips are sweet potatoes, or are you going to let them get surprised? I'm the only one going to be eating the sandwiches tonight, so No need to tell the guests anything. Although I did have dinner with people. Yeah, Monday. That was fun. On Monday, I made lemon chicken orzo. Very good classic. It is one of those dishes where if you want to cook a dish for people and you kind of want to impress them by making it seem like you're a really good cook, make a lemon orzo or a chicken lemon and orzo. Here, I think we're not going to cut. We are going to cut these into large-ish chunks. I feel like I normally cut peppers to be small strips, but I don't think that's needed this time. Ooh, sandwich. Yes, Daniel. We're making a sandwich. And it's just going to be a surprise on what kind of sandwich it is. Best sandwich BLT, end of story. Everyone is allowed to think what their favorite sandwich is. I think the best sandwich is the one you get most excited to eat. And if a BLT does it for you, there you go. Nothing is going to beat that for you. I have had a wide array of BLTs before. When they are good, they are absolutely magical. Oh gosh, my headphones started doing something weird. Hold on, let me see if I can fix it. There we go. There we go. Okay, so we have a beans redeemed from Dai, and then we have a Dulcilla redeemed. Figured we might as well get a little bit of more ingredient prep done before we did more ASMR redeems. Get your tuna melt. Honestly, one of my favorites is a chicken salad on a croissant. But there's this other, it's a vegan sandwich by a local bodega. And this vegan sandwich has shredded lettuce, microgreens, a almost spicy tofu. Oh, it's so good. It's dressed to the nines. But I don't know if that's my favorite. Usually my default is a chicken salad on a croissant. OMG, yay, I'm able to catch a stream. Yes, Mithra. Yes. I'm so glad you're able to make it today. Are black beans, just normal dry black beans. We also have a Dollzilla, so let's get nice and big here, shall we? And one more moisture team before we go back into more ingredients. Picture perfect mushroom. Mushroom, mushroom. You're not gonna have mushroom. Hi, TC. It looks like you're not gonna have mushroom on the chopping board for other ingredients at the rate you're going. Okay, you got me. That was good. That was really, really good. Also, hi. Good evening. Josh, thank you so much for shouting out TC. We do love all of our good cooking friends here at the Dollhouse. TC being a very dear friend. Also, TC, I really like your PNG tuber. It's very fun. I am doing very well. Did I eat before stream? I don't know, but thankfully I'm not ravished for once, so that's always a plus. So, I know I asked most people here already, what was the last sandwich you ate? But how about this one? What is the weirdest sandwich you've eaten? You love this? I'm glad you love this, Big Rig. Here at the dollhouse, we just try to be a super duper comfy, cozy place filled with good vibes and food. I'm not gonna have mushroom in the pan. Happy to see you again, doll. How nice. The way to see you in mozzarella and chocolate paste. Okay, I feel like I can't say that without telling us the story behind that. Why? Why much? I think I thought it was just very much. Peanut butter and Nutella. Good thing. Good thing I've eaten with a PB and meal with banana. Okay, so yesterday, my coworkers initiated a Taste Test Tuesday. And this Taste Test Tuesday is supposed to usually just bring maybe some strange food we found at the grocery store. Well, he took it upon himself to make a childhood tradition for him. It was peanut butter and banana with Miracle Whip. And me, being the insane person I am sometimes, I gave it a shot, and I'm just gonna say I don't like Miracle Whip. It's not my jive. I find it a little bit sour and a little too sweet at the same time. It throws me for a loop. So, I did my dues. I tried the sandwich. I would say probably one of the strangest things I've ever eaten was peanut butter, banana, and Miracle Whip. Thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the dollhouse. Uh-oh. We are overcrowding this pan. I know that very much. But I also don't want to get another pan out. That's just what happens. I don't like Miracle Whip either. The Mexican lime mayo was bomb. This stuff slaps so hard. I love putting this on stuff. Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag wish I could have been sponsored. This stuff is so good. So last night I made a bowl, and I just make rice bowls sometimes. They're very, very easy dinners to make. You make rice, especially if you're like me and you have a really, really good rice cooker, so Uncle Roger doesn't get mad at you. But I made rice, I And then I have the veggies, so I put that in there. I baked some chicken, and I also had an avocado. So I put all of that in the bowl, and I drizzle a little bit of this on top. Just so good. I love this stuff so much. The weirdest concept I've seen is PB&J wings. Here's the thing, I could imagine peanut sauce on wings because there's so many peanut sauces, especially if you're into Thai cuisine. So it's not much of a stretch to imagine peanut butter wings, but adding jelly onto that, I think that's taking it a little too far. I personally don't like sweet things with my chicken. We're just going to be spilling left and right here. But yes, love this stuff so much. If you have not tried it, I don't know what I can say to encourage you to try this. Hellman's chili lime mayo with tahini. So good, so good. So we're going to add a little bit of seasoning to this sauteed veggie concoction here. Now I brought out a lot of seasonings, and I kind of want to use seasonings that I don't normally use. I do have a dried and minced garlic, which is different from the garlic powder that I use. However, I have turmeric. I have this za'atar seasoning, which is ground sumac, spices, sesame seeds, and salt. So I'm wondering, because we are here experimenting today, I wonder how this will taste with sauteed veggies. We're gonna see. Peanut butter chicken, I might have to try that. Yeah, pair that with maybe some Asian noodles. It'll probably be very good. For example, I have these, just normal egg noodles. And then what you do, if you like peanut butter, and let me stir this a bit first so we can get some of these spices distributed throughout the pan. Wish I had a smaller pair of otherworldly ramen floating hands. You just gotta learn mage hand and then learn how to dual cast. So then what you do to help do a peanut sauce, when you have peanut butter and you are pretty much out of peanut butter, there's always peanut butter left in the jar. So what you do with this peanut butter jar is you put some sugar, some soy sauce, and a little bit of fish sauce, a little bit of maybe like rice wine vinegar. You shake this up. You shake it up real good. Shake it. Just shake it for me. And you will have a peanut sauce, hopefully with all the leftover peanut butter that's usually in this. Now it may help once you've shaken it a little bit. Also garlic powder, onion powder, and a little bit of ginger too. It could be fresh ginger, could be ginger powder, whatever's available to you. It might be helpful to still have a butter knife on hand to kind of swish it around there, still scrape some of that excess peanut butter off, but shaking it when you were pretty much out of peanut butter, it's how you get a good peanut sauce. So you have peanut sauce, you have noodles, maybe bake a chicken breast. You could also, if you are cooking savvy, you could have either Destroyer, thank you so much for subbing for Prime. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. So if you were a little savvy, then you could pan fry your meat, chop that all up, add it all together, delicious. That's like a satay sauce, yeah? Is that exactly what I've described without realizing that's satay sauce? If it is, oopsie. It might be. It might be. I just know, ooh, leftover peanut butter sauce. Damn, I put all my learning into thaumaturgy? There you go. See, Mage Hand is an unsung hero. There was this one time, I plan on doing this maybe in the future, but once upon a time, in a D&D land far, far away, long ago in time, I played a fairy who was a rogue kleptomaniac for candles. And fun fact, in 3.5, candles officially do not have a weight. And if you have a DM who is known for bending the rules or stretching the rules or saying, well, what does it say in the book? If the book says 0, then it doesn't apply to my weight limit. So I stole all the candles as a little fairy, and I eventually got invisibility, so many shenanigans. But imagine what you could do with the Mage Hand. You could just Mage Hand the candles and go, mine now, or just go. I was trying to remember if my fairy had Mage Hand. I'm like, no, she was a rogue. She was very much a rogue. Yeah, satay is a peanut sauce. I missed it, but did he add coconut milk to it? I did not. Okay, I think that this is pretty good for these vegetables. So what we're going to do is we're just going to... actually, we'll just leave them in the pan. I don't think there's anything else I need to heat up in the pan. Okay, some other things we can start preparing. One, put this away because we do not leave mayo out for longer than needs to. Here, what we are going to do, and again, this is where we're getting a little bit weird, a little bit, maybe not a little bit spicy, but a little bit zingy. We are going to make a smash. It's going to be a smash of chickpeas and black beans, and we're going to season that and see where it goes. Yours might just be peanut sauce. The recipes I just looked up use coconut milk. Ah, okay, yeah, see, I have not been good. I have been absolutely terrible about keeping coconut milk in stock. And I should do better. Really, I should do better. But I don't. Coconut milk in stock ever since I discovered how easy it is to make coconut rice. Yes! Yeah, if I was doing slightly better in life in general, oh yeah, I would absolutely be doing the same because I have, I think, 2 more servings of glutinous rice in the bag, and I really want to make coconut rice with it. Here's the thing, I am picky. Horribly, horribly picky about what coconut milk I use. And I can only get that when I go to the Asian grocery store. I have not been to the Asian grocery store in a hot minute, hence I have not picked up any more good coconut milk. Games, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the dollhouse. I am thinking a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, but I know we're going to have to add something to give this some oomph. And I'm trying to figure out what could give this the oomph that it needs, and I'm thinking, and again, this could be either the best sandwich or the worst sandwich. Oh, you're a sandwich. You're a sandwich. Hi, Jay. How? Okay, I haven't been on social media in like a week. Once again, really busy, and I had friends visiting. How goes Sen's dish? Okay, I'm thinking curry powder. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking curry powder might be the thing. Salt, pepper, and curry powder. Oh, you finished it? Oh, is it posted? I gotta check it out if it's posted. Yes. Oh yeah. I know what I'm doing after stream. Okay, so we have curry powder, and maybe we'll just throw it a little bit of kick. Just the tiniest, just oof. Just a so hopefully this will give this some, like I said, some oomph. Okay, but now how am I going to mash this together? I can also post it in Discord too. Yes, please. I'm really excited for that dish. I think I'm going to get the... Gosh, I don't know if the potato mash will work. I think it's too big. How do I want to do this? Okay, we're going to try with a fork first. If that doesn't work, we will go to alternative methods. I'm thinking the chickpeas might be a little too cold to mash it. So, what we're going to do is we're going to mix this together. And then I'm going to throw this in the microwave for 30 seconds. We'll see if heating that up will make this easier to mash. Because that's just hard. That's just hard, and I don't think that's going to be the consistency I want it to be. So, we're going to try 30 seconds. If that doesn't do crap, we're going to put it in the microwave for a minute. We're doing recipe development in real time. And we have some loaves of bread. They didn't really rise much. That's okay. Oh, excuse me. That's okay. We're still gonna put this in the oven and see how it goes. Like I said, I have backups if this doesn't work. If anything, this smells good. However, heat isn't transferring out of the bowl. I kind of expect heat to transfer. Yep, so there it is. It's still not mashing, so we're gonna try 1 minute, but let's try 2 minutes. And then in the meantime, we'll open up the sprouts and see if my worst fear is confirmed. If it's confirmed when I open these, I'm hella mad. adding some oil help? It might help, it might. I am hoping, again, this is just the hope, that there is enough moisture both from the beans being freshly from the can and, being canned in water, and also the moisture from the black beans, that is enough to kind of steam the ingredients a little bit to make it easier to mash. So these are sprouts or microgreens, however you'd like to call them. Okay, done? Yes. Huzzah! We are not covered in mold. So I really like microgreens. I really, really do. Or sprouts, if you want to call them that. But last time I bought sprouts from the store, I looked and I'm like, oh, they're fine. But underneath this label, last time it was all moldy. I was pissed. Microgreens, yes. Mold is extra flavor? No. Absolutely not. No. So this one will be simple. We'll just be ripping this out and adding it to the sandwich near the end. Microgreens are just jumbo mold? No. Here's some other ingredients we can prepare. Prepare just a little bit. We're not going to cut up the entirety of the red onion, because I still want it to remain intact. We're just going to cut off a little bit of onion to add that little fresh, that bite. So we have this. This is like the smooth, savory goodness. We have the chickpea and black bean mixture with curry powder. That needs to give it like an oomph. And then this one, this will give it a bite. I'm more team macro greens. So like big broccoli or big spinach or big alfalfa, big kale. Microgreens are expensive. They can be expensive. See, if I thought ahead of time, I would have gone to the farmer's market over the weekend. And, well, I didn't have time this weekend, but the farmer's market that's in the city where I live, there is a microgreens supplier, and they are amazing. And they will give you little samples so you can see which microgreen you like. Sunflower microgreens are thebomb.com, and you cannot tell me otherwise. I wish I had a hydroponic garden. Oh yeah, that'd be so cool. Hi, Apties. You're so blessed. That sounds really great. Which part? The soft, savory vegetables, the chickpea and black beans with the oomph, or are we talking about the microgreens? The microgreens, yes, absolutely blessed to live in an area where people will sell microgreens. It's actually the first time I didn't have any experiences with radishes until a few years ago. At least none that came to memory. But a few years ago, I went to this microgreen place, and they're like, oh, would you like to try some radish microgreens? And I'm just being my naive little self, and I'm like, oh, that would be great, thank you so much. And then I bite into it and I chew, and my mouth was on fire. It felt like not capsaicin, but the other thing that makes radishes spicy. It was all concentrated in that microgreen. My mouth was on fire. Nowadays, I would buy them just to, once again, add that little bite to something. But putting it straight into my mouth was a really bad idea. Oh, when you're talking about having a farmer's market, yes, farmer's markets are amazing. normally I purposefully dice onions in a way where the dice is a little bit bigger. What I am doing here is I am trying to cut this as small as possible because we just kind of want this to be a little sprinkling. Think of it like a little bit of glitter. Very bitey glitter. Glitter that will bite back. So I have our onions over there, those can chill over there. Let's check on our chickpeas and black beans. A finer than fine dice, exactly. There's probably a term for it, but I've never been formally trained in cooking, so I do not know what that would be called. There we go. Now I'm feeling some heat in the bowl. So hopefully that means... yes, now this is actually just mashing instead of falling apart. Most of my experience with using chickpeas is adding them to a salad raw and not doing much with them. So using them in a way like this is actually something I've never done before. This is really hard to use the fork. What do? I know. This will look weird, but I think I got it. Use a stick. Get the potato masher. Hi, Seb, and nah, I'm not gonna get the potato masher. The potato masher is not the one with the little holes in it, which would help a lot. I need something that'll actually do some mashing, so we are gonna use stick, aka rolling pin. Pinch the hell out of it with your fish? Tempting, but it's in a glass bowl. This was something that was on the cutting board. Oh, I absolutely would. Put it in a Ziploc bag and beat it with the pin. You see, that's smart. So we're not going to do that. Legit, good idea. Hi, Walker. Here's the thing, you have walked into something that is potentially very interesting. This is the weirdest snow I've ever seen. Hello, Mr. Walker. So, what we are doing here is we are mashing chickpeas and black beans together. This has been seasoned with salt, pepper, curry powder, and just a touch of cayenne. Is going to be some kind of hummus? I guess, but it's not going to be as fine as the hummus. And I have some hummus. And that hummus is a lot more blended, where this is mashed, so I don't know if it still qualifies as hummus. Oh gosh. Well, good thing we are in the ASMR category. You get that real nice sound. familiar with the recipe for mashed chickpeas and black beans in a cup? My grandma used to make that for me all the time when I was sick. Wait, seriously? It's a recipe on the same level of seriousness as pickle and a carrot in a cup. Darn it! Line and sinker. Okay, I think this is decently mashed. I'm thinking that by leaving it chunky, that might still add some interesting texture to it. So let's see what this tastes like. Step, don't you dare expose me. Okay. Okay. I'm thinking it needs. Hold on, what do I have here? I know, more curry powder. Hi, Rin. Yes, I am having a wonderful evening. We are doing some Oops, sorry. We're doing some experimentation here. I'm making curry chickpeas and black beans. Now I'm thinking what would make this even better is if I had. And I have fresh garlic here, but do I really want to? You know, why not? We'll do 1 clove. We're gonna do 1 clove of garlic. We're gonna mash this garlic up and add it in here. I think garlic is going to help it out a lot. Get bonk. Get bonked. Oh, you seriously just make hummus to Walker? Oh, that's so cool. Gosh, now baby wants cuddles. Oh, dang it. When she gets like this, it breaks my heart. The reason why I'm mashing the garlic instead of just finely mincing it is I really want those oils to come out of the garlic. Do a stream where you can only prepare foods using that rolling pin when there are definitely other tools you would need for prep. Okay, that actually sounds like a lot of fun. It does sound like a dull stream, yeah. to know for sure when it's happening? Oh, yeah. Okay, we have about 3 minutes left on the bread. We'll see if the bread actually turned out okay. I'm actually quite nervous. Yes. Oh, that was what was needed. The garlic. Oh, yes. Okay, last thing I want to prep is we're also going to put avocado onto this. So, I'm a little bit torn because I want to put meat on this sandwich, but I'm wondering if meat is going to take away from a lot of the complex flavors that's going on here. I might do one sandwich with, one sandwich without, and make the judgment of, is this better as a vegetarian sandwich, or does meat actually belong in this sandwich? Time to use the rolling pin on the avocado. Oh no! 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 Can I still use my hands? If it turned out good, you have to let us call you a pro chef. What? If what turns out good, the sandwiches? Whatever I... Was that a drop I heard? Yes. I know that sometimes there can be controversy of, always wanting meat, especially on something like a sandwich. But I do think that there are many times when vegetables can shine on their own, because a lot of times meat has a lot of flavor, but vegetables can also have a lot of flavor. Vegetables can pack a lot of kick. Is that 3 or 4? I for one do not want meat on my PB&J. That's a good point. That is a very good point. 3 or 4 drops? Wait, did I have that many drops this stream? Oh, this year. Oh, phew. Okay, you had me scared. I'm like, I didn't think that much went wrong this stream. I don't consider a piece of pepper slipping out of the pan a drop. Please have mercy. Hey. The stream. Oh no. Okay, let's see if the bread turned out okay. Moment of truth. They are itty bitty pieces of bread, but it does look like bread, so we are going to let this cool and then cut into it. If anything, it might actually be the perfect size for these sandwiches. Sounds like something Elvis ate. No, Elvis's thing was, I thought, peanut butter and banana, not bologna. That's just slightly disturbing. Okay, I'm gonna rinse off these and I'm gonna toss it in some oil, in some salt, and you know, I might actually be able to bring the air fryer out here. We will see. I will be right back. Your vibes. I love the vibes of the stream. Just want to go and give you a big hug. Big hug. Yes, I accept hugs. Hugs are great. Hi, Rick. Okay, we're going to first just start this up. One thing I've noticed about a lot of air fryer recipes is they want you to preheat the vessel, and that is what we're going to do. I am suffering at the moment, but hi. Oh. Hi, Wire, what's wrong? Hi, Legion. Welcome in and thank you for the 10 bits. Ooh, I think these are all slightly too wet. I think I might have to try to dry these off before we place it in the air fryer. Well, I'm playing a game, and I think the game's whole idea was to make people suffer. Wait, are you playing League? Zappos. I put all of these potato slices here in this kitchen towel. When we get these drying, I will do the Shake It Redeem. League of Legends? You said it's a game whose idea was to make people suffer, so that's the first thing that came to mind. It's hard for me to hear? Oh, don't worry. There is a rumbler right here, so it is making a lot of sound. No? That's a very strong no. I hate war with a passion. That is fair, that is fair. League has done that to a lot of people. I would not blame you. As a League player, I'm one of those League players who says, no, don't play League, don't do that to yourself. Hey, Shark Mama! Good evening! What's interesting is because I see your name so much, and every time I see it, I kind of want to try to pronounce it. And I know we've gone over pronunciation like many, many times. It still hasn't stuck in my mind. However, someone I know is trying to show me new stuff on the Taco Bell menu, and let me set this off to the side. Was trying to show me stuff on like Taco Bell's new menu, and one of the things is like a dirty Blaha Blast or a strawberry dream Baja Blast, and the only thing I could think of was like Blahaj. That's the only thing that went to my mind, and I was like, ah, check mama. Other interesting stories about beverages, though. I had a dream last night that strangely revolved around beverages. I remember that I was part of this group and we were, for some reason, split up due to our personalities. And I don't remember what personality I was assigned to, but I remember being in this terminal. Like, it was either a mall or an airport, and I remember that my specific line went to this beverage place. They had coffee and bubble tea and juices. I think I was just manifesting my dream beverage place. And I think part of that is because I've been slightly disappointed lately. The Dunkin' that I kind of became a regular at, all my favorite employees, they seemed to have disappeared overnight. And the quality, ever since they disappeared, of coffee has gone down dramatically. So, I'm longing for the good coffee they used to make. And then, next to the gym that's near me, a juice bar is going to be opening up, and I know I shouldn't, and I know I have to build that into the budget because juice bars are so expensive, but I'm also really excited to live close to a juice bar. I'm like, this is something fancy. And then I don't drink bubble tea much anymore because it's way too much sugar. But I do miss it. I miss it a lot. I miss the days when I could down bubble tea like no more. Okay, now that these are dried, hopefully dried enough, we're gonna put these in here. Do I know how long I'm supposed to air fry chips for? Absolutely not, but we are going to tackle this in, I think, 5-minute intervals. I've been playing this game for 2 hours and I have 43 deaths. Oh, man, I would say Dark Souls, but really that could be any Souls-like game. All I can say is good luck. Best of luck. So we are going to cut open this piece of bread first. It didn't rise that much. Oh well, maybe it'll turn out okay. Maybe it'll turn out okay. This is what happens when you don't use a recipe. Bread, kind of wet in the middle. I think it's because it hasn't fully cooled. Tastes good though. Yep. Okay, so we are going to be following a few very basic rules for sandwich making. And a lot of those rules really come around making sure your sandwich has all of the components to succeed. For example, you definitely have some kind of a sauce, dressing, moisture type thing. And I like putting it on both sides. But then again, I am slightly a fiend for mayo. Slightly. And now comes the difficult part, figuring out what way we are going to layer all of the ingredients. Mayhem? Oh, it is definitely mayhem. Okay, I'm gonna start with some cheese. Now this cheese is cheddar cheese with a hint of Gruyere. Okay, next I'm thinking, I think I'm gonna add a little bit of and spinach. Yeah, I wasn't sure what was I thinking. A little bit of our fresh leafiness here. This is normally the part where there would be lettuce, but I don't like prepping lettuce. It kinda sucks. Which is why I've opted for spinach and microgreens. So we're just going to... So we've taken some spinach, and now we're taking some microgreens. Just putting it all on there. All on there. What I'm thinking here is... I'm looking at this spread that we have here. The black bean and chickpea mash. I'm going to put that at the bottom because I have a feeling if I try to put that in the middle, anything I try to put this on top of is just going to push the ingredients away from the sandwich. And then with that almost same concept, I have here this avocado that I've prepped. So we're going to take away the skin. I've already cut it into slices while it was on the skin. But I'm going to try to risk it, and I'm going to put the avocado slices on top of the microgreens. Because really the last thing we have at this point are the sauteed vegetables. So I want to put, and just also sprinkle a little bit of red onion at this point too. There you go. Now we're going to try to put this sauteed vegetable mix. And the goal here is to make it so everything can stay in the sandwich. Okay, that is pretty much all the ingredients we prepared today, I think. Now here comes the hard part. Putting it all together. Moment of truth. And sandwich. Oh boy. Oh, it's falling apart. There might be too much filling for this little bit of bread. It's okay. It's okay. I think we're still okay though. And we're gonna try, big emphasis on try, to wrap it. I've never wrapped a sandwich like this before, so we're going to see. Nope, nope, we're doing the Subway method. I'm almost treating it like a sushi roll a little bit. Oh, and this has been going for almost 10 minutes. Let's see. Oh, I think those chips are done. And actually, no, they're still a little soft. But I think the temperature's too high because they look like they're trying to burn. Okay, unshrug, unclench. You got it, beast. Oh, oh, those triceps. Ah, the triceps are feeling the extensions. Ah. Okay. How's it going? It's going good. And hello, chumbuses. Big chumbuses. Tell me if there's another way you'd like me to address you. Okay, wait. Did we do that shake it? Second shake it? I don't think so. Okay. We are going to do the shake it redeem. Try to get a little away from the air fryer. What are you making in this one? Okay. I am making sandwiches. As far as what kind of sandwich, it's just I have ingredients and I decided to turn it into a sandwich. So first we are going to do an ASMR redeem of salt shaker, and then we'll cut into this to see how it turned out. Oh shoot, menu didn't work. Oh no. It was a high touch. Why didn't menu work? I don't know what happened. It should work, but... I can't stay on, just saw you on, but I'll be on patrol. Okay, Rando. Rando, oh my goodness, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. Goodness gracious. And thank you so much for being in control. The kindness is always appreciated. Let's see who got some gift subs. You got Owen, Rhythm, Rai, Waffle Boy, Brownie Image, and Lock and Load. I hope that they enjoy access to those emotes. And Rando, once again, thank you so much. I would get out a chip, but we are currently making chips. Yes, Rando is absolutely being a good chat. Absolutely. Now, let's see how this sandwich turned out. We're going to be fancy, and we're going to cut it at an angle. There we go. That is what the sandwich looks like. I think it's looking pretty darn good. but it's only one way to check. First, we're going to check the air fryer here, see how these chips are doing. I don't want to burn these anymore. I think they're cooked enough. And we should let them like cool down. I think that'll crisp them up. But they look decent. Oh wait, y'all can't see that. Hold on, let me bring you over here. The chips are looking pretty decent. But yes, this cross section, very colorful, very colorful. Let us do a taste test. I bit into it wrong and the bread scraped my mouth. Oops. I'm wondering if the ingredients are getting pushed around because there's not as much flavor as I thought there would be. So it's one of two things. Either the ingredients are being pushed around a lot, which there's kind of glob here, so I'm going to figure that out, or there's not enough salt. And that is something I can fix with this with the second sandwich. You can fix that with the simple redeem now. But it does actually need salt. I'm gonna try to wrap that back up, even though it's not gonna go well once I try to wrap it back up, but we try anyway. I'll just set. Well, I can add a little bit of salt here, but it's not going to stick to anything. Still might be better than nothing. Okay. So I'm going to set this off to the side. We're going to make a second sandwich and then be done. No, Haley. But I'll add salt naturally to the next sandwich. Pachio, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the dollhouse. Baby, it's cuddle time almost time. I'm almost done. Thank you so much for the resub. Yay, 7 months. Let's go. And always so good to see you. So good to see you. Hope you're having a wonderful night. Velvet, do you like sandwiches? Okay. For the second one, we're going to do two things different. First, during this phase, we're going to add a little bit of salt, because the last sandwich definitely needed salt. If we're going to add salt, might as well add a little bit of pepper. We are also going to add meat to this one. Considering how slightly bland the past one turned out, I think a little bit of meat will do okay in this one. Now, if only I can open here. Know a place, and they kind of serve as an inspiration for making these sandwiches, but one of their sandwich is called a chana masala sandwich, and it is chickpeas, and wow, does it have some kick to it. But it's a chickpea mixture, kind of like this, but so spicy. But it's delicious, but it's so spicy. And then on top of that, well, not on top of it, I guess technically, they also add, or their bread is a beet bread. So it is bright purple in color. It's just so interesting. It's places like that get creative with their sandwiches that make me want to try something new, push the boundaries. What's the worst that can happen? As long as you generally stick to ingredients that you generally would like, I don't see what much could go wrong. Yes, peppers. We do have bell peppers that were roughly cut and sauteed. Beast was here earlier. Beast is usually pretty busy though, so Beast comes and goes as he needs. You remember me? Well, yeah. Looks impressive. Oh, thanks, Naz. Okay, now we have put a little bit of red onion here. Then I'll add the rest of the avocado and smoosh these together. Once again, I think this sandwich, the fillings might be too big for this bread. If I chose one of my other breads, then I could, then it would all fit, but I'm a little dead set on using these tiny loaves that I made today. This technique where you supposedly having the potato beneath the bed. I don't think I understand how to do that though. Try to say this. Nanyo? Nyanyo? Oh no, I can't see if that's a tilde on top of the ends. It's a little hard for me to see. It's kinda small. Means older brother or sister. Oh, okay. I don't think I understand this other sandwich wrapping technique. And again, I've only really observed the subway technique, so this is falling apart. With this secondary wrapping technique with very mixed results, let's cut into this. And because it's wrapped like this, I'm just going to do a straight cut instead of diagonal cut. How is that? I do see that the avocado kind of pushed itself to the side, so it's not in the center, but it still looks delicious. So, let's see how this tastes like, and we're gonna bite the side where all the ingredients are coming out to give it the mod tax. Okay, mod tax gets first bite on these. Okay, mods, say ah. Well, I hope you too enjoyed this sandwich. You know how is bachata, merengue, or salsa? You mean the dances? Oh, I do not know how to dance. Okay, let's see what this sandwich tastes like. Oh yeah, salt and adding meat definitely needed. But it's delicious. It is very delicious. Yum yum, exactly. I'm eating with my mouth full. Now, as far as the sweet potato chips, they're okay. They're not bad at all. But I don't think that they'll scratch any chip itch. I want to try? Okay. Okay, everyone else who's not a mod, go ah. Ah. Okay. And with that, the stream has, of course, gone over. Because when doesn't it go over? Even if we're making sandwiches, because I would choose the most complicated sandwich in the world. But I will say, pretty good sandwich. Now let's find someone to raid. The doll was a good sandwich, 10 out of 10 when Ma texts again. Oh, wonderful. Okay, so we are going to head over to the hunger service because why wouldn't I make you guys even more hungry after all of this food? LA is making a California sushi bake, which honestly, that is a whole mood. If I had an oven camera, I absolutely would do more baking stuff, but sushi bakes are absolutely amazing and I think you should try. LA is the name of the person running the hunger service channel. He's very nice, so let's treat him well. Okay. Could someone put up? Oh wait, I don't know if the raid message works. I might have to do that manually. Hold on, let's see if this works. Oh, okay. The raid message works, but the menu didn't, so that was weird. But let us start up that raid to the hunger service. Okay, we are going to go head over to LA. Thank you all so much for being back here. I know January and the new year, really just January, was so sporadic when it came to streaming. So thank you all so much for being patient, and we will be back. And we will be back, especially this month, to our normal programming. Let's all treat LA very, very well. Make sure just keep on keeping the good vibes, and I hope to see you all Saturday when we are making pancakes. Good sandwich? Yes, good sandwich. Thank you for the bit, Daniel. But yes, we will be back to pancakes on Saturday with a very good friend. We will be, well, you know, of course, making pancakes of a really good friend. And then we should be back on Sunday too. Okay, raid timer is running out, so this has been Doll broadcasting live from the dollhouse. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope that we'll be able to play again soon. Bye-bye! And to everyone on YouTube, we will be just ending it here. Peace.